Hello everyone, you guys have fed, and it's time for another edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Roll Cage TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of running, a whole lot of snow running, a whole lot of trucking, a whole lot of hauling, a whole lot of cooling towering in the background, and damming. Actually, I'm not going to have a lot of damming or cooling towering today. We are back. We are back playing SnowRunner. Yesterday I did just a short one segment, 1 hour long stream, one YouTube segment, episode, whatever they're called. I'm tired, folks. I'm tired. Didn't have coffee today. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the game loaded. Make sure it's the right one. Yes, slot number 2 is my slot. I mean, they're all my slot, but it's my slot for today. When this is going to be a full stream, 6 YouTube episodes. Bam, bam, bam. A whole week's worth plus. After this stream, I'm going to be taking a little bit of time off from streaming, but I've built up enough content so that there will be no breaks in the YouTube releases. We will be continuing the party. I am going to be, for my part, I'm going to be working on, well, first of all, I have some new internet equipment to upgrade. Let me pause this. I got some new internet equipment in, a new gateway, they call it now, a new modem and router combo that I've been waiting to put in. They sent it to me. I've had it for a couple weeks now. Been waiting to put it in until I could make sure that I could stand if it didn't work. If I broke something, I'd have enough content saved up that if I broke something, I could give myself a week to get it all fixed. But also, I want to work on my Discord, because I've got 100 subscribers on YouTube, and I said I was going to put together Discord, and I'm putting together Discord. I don't have, I had someone that was going to help admin. He's not available. Got one person who said he was going to mod. He's still going to mod, but his availability is going to be on and off. So I am still actively looking. If people have Discord experience, you can send me a message on Twitter. Send me a whisper. I'm open to all whispers. And I will send me a message on Twitter, and then I'll get your Discord ID. We can chat back and forth. See about whether it would be a good fit to have you on the mod team. It's gonna have to be done. If I don't know you from anyone, if you just come out of the blue and say, "Yeah, man, I've got 20 years of experience with Discord, 40 actually. I got 40 years of experience with Discord, and I'd love to help you hack into that bank or something." Hopefully somebody out there that I know from either my Minecraft days or from other Discords or whatever. But I just don't want random people I don't know. But I could use help because it's a pain. But I'm going to take some time off. Maybe a week. As much as a week, I have enough content. I'm going to take a week off. First thing I'm going to do here, though, is make it daytime. There we go. Because it's dark. It can get dark in this game. I turned the brightness up. But still, at the end of the last episode, I was looking. And, yeah, it's... end of the last stream, I looked while I was chopping up the videos for YouTube. And it can be hard to see. I've got a good screen. I was watching on a good screen. So here I am up in the corner. I'm trying to decide. Oh, my audio's crazy again. Hold on. All right, let's see if that's better. I am so sad. I want to cry. For months and months and months, my audio was having trouble, and turns out it's a bug in the Xbox Twitch app. It's not my microphone, it's the game audio and everything too. And somebody published a workaround. The workaround has worked for months and months and months, and now, even though they haven't told me that they've updated the Twitch app, the workaround is not working reliably. So it seems to work. The workaround is to start a party. But so I started a party with only me in it, which is not the first time I've been alone at one of my parties. Anyway, so I apologize for that. I'm monitoring it. I've got it in my ear. When I hear the sound starting to break up, I'll know. I'll fix it. The music in the background I add after the fact. That's not streamed out to Twitch. But, yeah, the game sounds and the microphone, those go to Twitch. Yep. Hello! Hello, Poland! Wait, let's see if I can get the flag right this time. Wait, here it is. I know which one it is. It's that one. How you doing? Yay. That is the right one, right? Yeah, that's right. Got here just in time. I'm just about to start actually working here. I gotta figure out what route I'm gonna take. Just explaining that my audio keeps messing up on me, and it makes me sad. Okay, normally, in the past, the other times I've done this, I'm gone through this channel here, and then taking the main road across, and now I'm confused. I'm lost. Yeah, taking the main road all the way around, like past here and through there, and then all the way around here, and then cut across through here, and then come up here, and that's a long way. I'm driving the monster Mastodon vehicles, so I think I can probably get away with taking the way that I see a lot of other people take, and which is to go through the swamp. This can be difficult to take the big rig. I'm taking the big rig, and that can be difficult. So the alternative is to go this way. The downside here is you have to go through the swamp, but I should be able to go through the swamp in this big old Mastodon Zix Soviet missile truck, ballistic missile truck thingy. So the only trick here is, well, getting across the river is difficult, but then also this is a difficult turn in the carrying this big rig. Once I get this done, not a drill will be done. This is actually, it looks bad, but it's actually stone underneath here, not mud, so it's pretty easy. And once not a drill is finished, that will unlock a bunch of other stuff. Put this around here and there. Okay, so that's the basic path looking north. You can see that. Let's actually, I've planned the work. Let's work the plan. In my original playthrough, my first playthrough, which I did stream a little bit of, but that not for just casual streams, nothing I have on YouTube. I've only gotten like I've gotten all the way through Michigan and like halfway, 2/3 of the way maybe through Alaska. So I've carried this rig through Michigan once or no, through Michigan twice. I guess you carry it 2 times, you use it in Michigan. And then there's other big rig you have in Alaska that you take. But this thing is no joke. The first time I played through it, I had to restart the whole mission because the thing fell over and I couldn't recover it. Or it got stuck or something. I couldn't. For some reason, I couldn't recover it. And so I had to start over again. I had to restart the whole mission. I was mad because I already did the first 2 parts. And the second time I did it, I decided I would drag this thing over there first and just drop it off, because you have to turn them in order, but you don't have to, haul them there in order. You can haul them there in whatever order you want. So that's what I did. I just dropped it off, and then I did the other 2 parts. Then I did them like in reverse order for this contract. Then I did the drill bit, because that's the second most likely to go wrong. Then I took the metal beams over there last, and then turned them all in at once. But I've got experience now, and I wasn't using this monster vehicle before. I was using a different one, so using the probably using the Fleetwood Mac, whatever it's called. It's not a Mack truck, it's a Fleetwood truck. Fleet Star, International Fleet Star, that's it. So we'll see how I do across the... I mean, the thing's gonna bog down in the water, but there's lots of things across the river there. There's lots of things to winch onto if need be. And then I didn't have nearly the trouble with slowly go over this. If they break, it won't hold me up. I didn't have nearly the trouble the second time in Michigan when you take this thing from, I guess it's the port, over to Smithville Dam drilling site. That one, the biggest difficult part is there's a sharp turn next to a mountain, and there's a bridge over part of it, and you don't really have to drive on the bridge. You can drive around, because the bridge is right up against the side of the mountain road, and you can, if you drive your vehicle across the bridge, then the trailer has to get lined up really difficultly to make it all the way across the bridge. But the trick is to not drive the tractor across the bridge, to drive the tractor next to the bridge, and then the trailer will go across the bridge easier. If you're familiar with Michigan, and this is in Smithville Dam, you'll know of which I speak. But then I watched a couple people doing the Let's Play, and nobody else has done that. Highway Buster, shout out to Highway Buster. HWYUSTER on Twitch. He streams this game every so often. He said, you don't have to drive on the bridge. First time I did it, I drove on the bridge. I got it lined up and got like one wheel off or something, was able to muscle it around. So after that, I didn't drive on the bridge anymore when I was hauling the big trailers, or long trailers anyway. The super semi high saddle trailers, whatever style. And it worked out great, but I haven't seen anyone else do it. The other Let's Plays I've watched, people just try to line it up, and if they don't get it lined up right, then they get one wheel off the bridge, and they just go ahead and muscle it around and hope they don't fall off, or they fall off, and much sadness and hilarity ensues. Is sadness and hilarity, that's kind of You would think that those wouldn't go together, but they actually kind of do, don't they? If it's somebody else's sadness. And it's not serious sadness. I mean, having to restart a video game isn't that much sadness. I either go around this or I go over it to break it. I'm going to go over it to break it because I don't know if there's enough room to go around it. If you go fast, that can knock you back. If you go slowly so that you get on top of it rather than bash into it, then it'll just go away. Yeah, I'm not having any trouble with this at all. As I was kind of assuming I wouldn't have trouble in this vehicle. First time I've dragged this across the river, this particular trailer, Uber construction trailer, across the river, and doing it with this vehicle is pretty easy. Everything's easy in this vehicle. That's why it's easy mode. That's why I call it easy mode. I'm not playing hard mode. I'm playing normal mode, but I'm also playing with massive paid DLC. Not out of season DLC, whatever you call it. DLC that's not just coming with the seasons, not part of the yearly passage. Separately paid DLC. Oh, and I'm gonna drive off here because I'm taking a break. Okay, now this one. These things are no joke. If they get under your wheels, you gotta try to push them out of your way. There's a turn here that's very tricky. I think it's it right here. It's the worst, the trickiest part. I'm going to lean forward here so you get to hear my controller clicking. Steady. Steady. On target. On target. Wide. There's another place. Oh, look at that. Almost like a pro. There's another place where there's a stump that's in an inconvenient spot, but I don't know if it's on this path or not. Chevy, you're here! How's it going? We just got a shout out from Poland a minute ago. It's time for the big rig. We're hauling. We're finishing up, not a drill. I'm in the vomit truck. You never did. This is the one with the high saddle. Sorry. Nobody volunteered a blue fluid that you take for your stomach distress. The companion vehicle of this one is blue. How's socks today? Just gonna hit it. Get out of my way. If you smash those things down, they disappear. Okay, this is, I think, the one that has... Well, there's some trees in the way. I'm not going wide enough. Gotta go wide. Gotta go wide. Go wide or go home. Not gonna make this turn. That's okay, just getting lined up. I meant to do that. If those signs survive, actually the signs probably will survive because the tree will save them. Oops, there's, yeah, that's the tree stump that's difficult. I saw it in time though, I didn't smash into it. The nice thing about this truck is it's durable, but it's also slow, so it's more durable because it's slow. Hold on a second. She's good. Socks is good. Downloaded Expedition, but can't play it until Tuesday. You can't! How are you today? I'm doing excellent today, except I don't have coffee in front of me. I'm going to have to make coffee here. So you can't play it until Tuesday. But someone in the U.S. we're watching, West Coast, U.S., or West Pacific time zone, on a PlayStation was able to play it yesterday. So I don't know if it's the zone. Maybe it's the zone. You're in an unfavored economic zone. The collective weight of the American billionaires is allowing us to play it first. It's fine with you? Yeah, I think yesterday Chubby Marshmallow was a little shocked that I wasn't going to download it immediately. Oh, it depends on which edition you buy. Really? Oh, so you had to get like the yearly pass edition? I thought they were all the same. I thought you got to play it early no matter what edition you bought. Oh, that's sad. Is it too late to take yours back? Probably not. You can go spend the extra $40 or whatever it is, or whatever you call your currency over there. 40 pound. Oh, is that what he said yesterday? Oh, I didn't catch that. Quid, that's it. I was sitting here silent for 20 seconds trying to think of the word quid. Stay away from that, get the trailer hung up on that tree stump. Almost there. Best part of the game is the cutscene here when you finish everything off. Hopefully they have better cutscenes in other parts of the game. Quid. Isn't that what you call pound? You spend 40 quid on a video game? You don't say bucks or anything like that. Like, you know, in America, it's $20 for this or $20 for that. It's not a buck, it's a quid. Yeah, okay. I watch videos. I watch like Jeff Marshall videos for some reason. YouTube channel does a lot of talks about the London Metro and the rail lines in the UK. I don't think I've ever been on a train, and I've never been to the UK, and yet somehow I'm fascinated with watching those videos. Probably because they're completely outside of my experience. And I much prefer things that are completely outside my experience. See, there's the other vehicle there. But this is the recovery, quote unquote recovery vehicle. This is hey sis, I need help vehicle, but this one has the high saddle. So this way I got to use both of them. Wow. Alright, now I got to figure out what I'm doing next. It's probably not going to involve this vehicle though, but let me shut it off. Look at my map. I know the other vehicle was going to make its way back to... Let's try to see where some of these trailers are. I gotta do some scouting next and find all these things. I have all these tasks on my list, but I don't have them here. So I gotta actually drive around and get to some of these tasks. That's probably the next thing on my list. And these trailers, all of these, the trailers are grayed out if you haven't, quote unquote, found them. If you just found them with a watchtower or something, but you haven't actually been to them. But the tasks, I think they should gray out the tasks that you haven't activated. That would make it a lot easier. Otherwise, I have to go here and I have to say, okay, Riverside Repair. Do I have Riverside Repair on my list? No. Or I do, actually. Bad example. Stuck trailer. Do I have that on my list? I do. Meteorology data. Is that on my list? No! See? So now I have to go there and find that. Oh, no, it is on my list. You know what I'm saying, right? I'm not crazy. Okay, first of all, let me switch to this truck. Which one is that? This one. Okay. Herb. Okay, so there was a trailer here I was gonna drag back because it's empty and I don't need it anymore. What I'm gonna do also is go through all of these and see which ones are empty. Okay, that one's the one that's empty. That one I want to grab, so I'll mark it. This one is not empty, so I won't try to pull that one back. This one is 100% fuel. That's not empty. Although it doesn't really matter. I can get rid of all these fuel trailers. But that one I think might be a delivery for something. That might be a special one. I better not do anything with that. If they're empty, I know. Yeah, I've got that one attached. That's empty. If they're completely empty, I know that it's something that I can take back and sell. This, I don't know if it needs to be delivered somewhere or not. That one's still got. That one's still got. That one's still got. And that is something that has to be delivered. Yeah, see the question mark are the... Oh, okay, so that's telling me if it's got a... Oh, no, it's just highlighted because Motel World thinks that's the next one I'm going to do. Okay, so far the only empty trailer is that one. So I'm going to take the blue vehicle that I have and make my way this way. Let me actually zoom in here. The main vehicle. Grab this. Actually, can I yeah, I'll just take the blue vehicle back on its own. Well, no, then I can recover. I don't have to make this trip twice then. I was thinking I could use the Pepto-Bismol vehicle to pick this up and hitch to it. Then I have to make this trip twice, otherwise I can just recover it. And through here, from here. I'll swap them around so that I'm using the larger trailer to hitch to I've hitched to the larger trailer and I'm yeah, that's my path. Because that's a very long trailer. I'd rather have that on the hitch and then this one on the winch. Do I stream so that I can think out loud? I have pet. I have a cat so that I can talk out loud to myself. I think out loud even when I'm not streaming. If that's what you're asking. That's why I have pets. That's not why I stream. Can I get around this without hurting myself? Let's see. I can leave the pink vehicle out. Uh-oh. But I feel like sadness is going to ensue here. Oh, not with this baby. There are a lot of trucks that would not have been able to just casually pull that trailer over those things. Yeah, the pets are your excuses too. That's right. I'm not delusional. I'm just a cat owner. Yeah. Not that there's much difference. It's kind of, you know, the Venn diagram of people that are delusional and that own cats is basically a single circle. Did I say, I think I mentioned this on stream last time. I won't say it again. There was, but I can't remember. It was a funny story about cats looking at somebody after tens of thousands of years of domestication of the wolf. You ended up with the Chihuahua, and cats saw that and decided, forget that, we'll domesticate humans instead. Yeah, I think I said that on stream before. Anyway, if you want to know the full joke, go back in my playlist on YouTube, youtube.com/@RollCageTV. While you're there, drop a subscription. I'm right at 100 subscribers. I may end up going back down to 99, but then I don't have to do a Discord, right? If I go back down to 99. Would that wooden slatted bridge hold that truck and trailer? No, I've said that before. That's, you know, you build the bridges over this huge gorge. I mean, that one you could maybe imagine that there's some kind of support structure below it that goes into the ground. But yeah, they have these little tiny wooden bridges over this massive gorge. It would not, definitely not work. I'm going to refuel from here. I'm going to have to stop at the fuel station. Not that it matters. Yes, that's, I noticed that when I first got the game. It's like, yeah, I don't think so. You don't construct bridges or anything like that in MudRunner. Closest thing is you have to go, certain bridges are restricted. In fact, it's just the way it would be. Certain bridges are restricted. You can't cross them if you're hauling logs, which you would imagine is because, you know, the weight or the wide load or something. So you can go one way to get to the logs, but then once you get the logs, you have to go a different way to get back. Unless they're railway sleepers, would that work? Oh wait, I didn't read the word before. Really, would that wooden slatted bridge hold that truck and trailer unless they're railway? I don't think sleepers would help. For those of you on this side of the pond, that's those railroad ties is what we call those things. I don't know what we call bogies. I still think of bogies as the wheel structure. I mean, I've heard that term before, not just in the UK. I'm going straight here, right? Well, if I'm going straight here, and I'm going to hitch this thing, let's be smart about this. And attach this trailer here. See, I know the logistics. You find bogeys up your nosies? Is that something? Is that actually a phrase that's used? You guys have different words for a lot of things. What's the line? Two cultures separated by a common language. Okay, let's, I think I got room here. I'm gonna turn around and back in. Well, I probably actually have more room to turn around if I went up there. Thought I could use that. I hit the pole. Maybe not. Keep turning, keep cutting. Okay, gotta straighten out. Oh, the wheels slid out from under me, but I got it. I'm refusing to turn around anymore. That's it. You're just gonna have to muscle through these rocks. I made my 3-point turn. I'm not making it a 5-point turn. You forget it, Mr. Truck. Can I reach that thing yet? Oh. Oh, wait. There. Dangerous vehicle. Now people know. Okay, I gotta drag this thing out. I gotta turn it around, but I was hoping I could get close enough. Ooh, if I could get this lined up, I could do this. I could show off. Okay, I'm gonna now go out here just so I can show off. I saw this in a video once. This is gonna end poorly. What you do is you get really close to the side of it, and then you winch it. I don't know where the winch points are. You winch it from the side of your vehicle. Oh, that's almost perfect. To the side of that. Okay. And now you tighten the winch up. Yeah, I think that's just about perfect. And now I can actually do a turn with the thing on it. But first I'm going to go into easy mode and get the light brighter. Whoop. Oh, no, wait. Make sure I got this right. Okay. Now see, I can do it's like on my side, I can do a 3-point turn. Easy way. The downside is then I still have to turn my trailer around. My truck around. Yeah, I think you're supposed to actually do this facing the correct way. I should have gone in forward and did this. Because now then my truck would be facing the right way, but instead my truck is facing the wrong way. Okay, so I messed it up, I admit. I should have planned this out to do this turnaround, because now I ended up turning my blue bomber around twice. If I was doing a speed run. Okay. Now detach the winch. Now I back up. Okay. Oh, got my tongue out again. I shouldn't be embarrassed by that. You know, I'm old enough I can do what I want, right? If I want to stick my tongue out like a little kid taking his first math test. You're gonna get there? Ha! Beautiful! Not quite the motorbike with the sidecar, is it? Yeah, I kind of messed that up. Yeah, a little bit bigger than that. But you make me sad, because it reminds me of TTL. Oh my goodness! Big news in the video game front, in the personal video game front. I actually, and you left before this happened. You were there at yesterday's stream. Yesterday's stream, I streamed one YouTube episode of this, and also one YouTube episode of my my regular Saturday stream. Well, it was actually the first Saturday of the month I do Dirt Rally. Other Saturdays of the month I've been streaming this motorcycle game, TTL Man 3, which they had sidecars as a DLC in TTL Man 1, which I loved because it made it easier. You can't fall off with a sidecar. Now at least the AI co-driver. You could fall off if the AI co-driver didn't lean properly. You can aeroplane, I guess it's aeroplane, it's not a hybrid plane. You could catch your sidecar up in the air and flip over nasty. But anyway, Yes, the whole point was DT Alaman 3, I came in last place in every race in that game. I don't need the fuel. Every race on stream, I've come in last place, and by a mile, not even close. The one race I did on stream yesterday, I came in third. I didn't come in last. I didn't come in ninth. I didn't come in eighth. I came in third. And you look, half of the field came in at twice the time that the leader came in. So obviously there was some massive accident behind me, but I still legitimately beat out like 4 other drivers. I was so sad. I'm gonna end that game early because I couldn't finish any place but last. But I'm just about done with the last season of the Super Sport. Well, what did I forget to do? I'm going back for it. I'm going back for it. Why? This way. Stop that. Hit the right buttons. No! Wrong direction. This way. Turn. This way. Back. Back. Ugh. Get me thinking about sidecars and stuff. Yeah, there's 2 classes. I'm doing 5 seasons of the Super Sport, which is the lower class, and I was going to do 5 seasons of the Super Bike, 1 for each upgrade level. And things were going so poorly in the Super Bike, I was only going to do like 2 or 3 seasons instead of all 5 in the Super Bike, which I probably will still do. It was kind of a fluke. But, yeah, I finished 3rd. Unbelievable. I was just chatting away, not really paying attention, because I'm always finishing last, so there was no drama to it. Until, at the end, I looked up and noticed, wait a minute. I was looking down at the bottom for my, my name or icon. You don't enter a name. It's the name of my driver. But you can tell which one is you because of your badge. So I was looking at my badge, and I couldn't see it. It's like, what happened? Did I finish 11th? They didn't even let me see my time. And then I looked up and it's 3rd. Like, what? Impossible. How could I possibly mess this up? That's French, by the way. Not mess up. Impossible. Alright. I'm getting this thing because I'm not spending a whole episode finding these trailers that I left around. I'm doing the good the responsible handyman, construction worker, mechanic, working with your hands kind of thing, and putting my tools away once I use them. I'm from a blue-collar background, and I have spent a lot of time doing, like, when I was young, going through school, doing odd jobs kind of things, and when I owned the house, I did a lot of my own repairs and wiring and stuff like that. There it is. Like, I know I'm pulling the winch. Why am I not seeing it yet? And landscaping. One summer I did landscaping. But my career was in computers. But I wasn't exactly pampered going up. So I know you're supposed to put your tools away. You're supposed to clean your brushes right away. But then again, I learned that from that painter guy at Ross. Yeah, I know the thing's flipping over. It doesn't matter. The truck can handle it. Bob Ross. I must have caught a railing or something, but I'll drag it all the way there upside down. I don't care. I'll still be able to sell it. Actually, I'll have to flip it back over before I sell it because I have to attach to it. Oh, I talked about Wessel on Wheels. Channel I definitely recommend. He made this incredible. He was having a really bad time of it, and he made this incredible save, or not? It wasn't a save. I watched another Gazor Search I've been watching. He made an incredible save once where he had his crane and rather than quick winching, he was able, as he was tipping over, he put his crane out and was able to use the crane to push against to steady himself, stabilize himself as he was falling over. Really, really good job. Anyway, okay, which way are my tires? This way. No, wrong button. Forward. But yeah, watching Wessel, he had he had this massive his truck was sideways and his trailer was sideways, and he had a recovery vehicle there, and he was able to drag his truck over. He got the trailer upright, and he was able to drag the truck over on its side so that it just barely lined up right, and then he went around to the side and pulled the truck over, and once he got both of them lined up, he pulled it over just enough that he could start its engine and then say attach trailer. And he actually attached, it was with a saddle, and he actually attached the trailer with the saddle, and that straightened everything back out so it was standing upright. It's amazing. Okay, now let's do the winch. And there. Okay, now let's go deliver everything home, and then it's going to be time to end the YouTube episode. Take my first break. Is it? Oh, it's even upright. No, it's not upright. What am I not attached to the front of it? I am attached to the front. Oh, it's a semi. That's why I wasn't supposed to do it this way. It's a semi-trailer. I'm not going to be able to drag it. I thought it was a hitch trailer. Well, okay, I'm dragging it sideways. I was supposed to hitch the one I'm at, or I was supposed to winch the one I'm dragging, because that's a winch trailer. And I was thinking, oh, that one's shorter. No, that one's even longer than this one. That's a 5. The semi-trailer is a 5 carrier. 5 thing. Yeah, no wonder it's flipping around crazy. I'm dragging the legs. See, when you're driving an Uber truck, you don't even uber powerful truck, you don't even realize it. Yeah, it's completely upside down now. It'll drag easier when it's upside down, but that means when I get there, I'm gonna have to flip it back over. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll get it there one way or the other. Watch this on YouTube. Feel free to leave a comment and tell me how terrible I am. I've gotten so many comments. I've only gotten like 3 dislikes on my YouTube videos, I think, over my 3 years of posting videos. Nearly 3 years. May 14th, I think, is my anniversary. But I have gotten a lot of YouTube comments that were like, dude, you are terrible. Yeah, I know. That's my whole shtick, is being terrible. I would have no brand at all if I didn't have my I'm terrible brand. Unfortunately, I think the term tryhard has evolved. It used to always mean someone that isn't very good, but, you know, tries hard, but can't really compete. But now I see professionals saying, well, I'm going into tryhard mode, which I guess is still kind of making fun of people that it doesn't come naturally. But it's a little bit different. Okay, let's get rid of it. Wait, did I already have it? Yes. Sell that thing. Now I've got to... Wait, did it go up right? Oh, baby! Somehow I flipped it all the way back around the way it was supposed to be. I might end this YouTube episode on time after all. And right about there. Perfect, almost. Alright, cleaning up my tools. And I didn't hit the parking brake. Hurry up, sell it. Okay. Now, I can recover this one just to, basically just to refuel it. Actually, no, I am going to pull the Scout out. Get this one. Recover it, because it's easy mode. I don't mind recovering. I don't have any other trailer to drag back. I'll come over here to the greatest Scout vehicle known to man. I don't know if people would disagree with that. And it's time for me to take a break. But I'm going to use this thing to go around and trigger all the tasks that I haven't triggered yet. And then I'm going to go do something fun with this next episode. Maybe do one of those timing challenges. Oh, there's one that's real disastrous with this. It's really difficult. Maybe I'll do something else. I'll put those timing challenges off. All right, if you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to take a break. I'll be back in just a couple minutes, or it might take longer if I have to talk my roommate into making coffee. She drinks it too. She's very nice to me. She is very nice to me. I appreciate her. I appreciate all the years she helped me with my cat that had the kidney issues. Anyway, so I'm going to take a break here. If you're watching on Twitch, watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this episode. The next episode will be dropping the next weekday after this at noon. SnowRunner drops on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@RollCageTV, Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock U.S. Central Time. Streaming on Sundays, twitch.tv/RollCage_TV, starting at 12:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time, and going for like 5.5, 6 hours, something like that. Long, pretty long stream on Sunday. Anyway, all right, folks. Twitch, stick around. YouTube, next episode. Either way, I will see them.